fact, one day I went to the doctor's office and he did a cholesterol check. We found hunks of bacon floating in there. You know, the big fatty kind. So he told me, he says, you need to lose some weight. So I went out and got some of those Jane Fonda tapes. I found out that Don Golden Pond does nothing for me. But I found out that I have something all you skinny guys want, and that's breasts. But I've been, a few years ago I started working on my washboard stomach and turned it into a clothes hamper. So I tried Weight Watchers. Anybody try Weight Watchers? Any Weight Watchers out there? Yeah. I found out it's like group therapy. You kind of go there and hold hands. There's a gal up front. She's going, listen, we're going to stay away from those fatty foods. You want to join hands? Yeah, we're going to stay away from those fatty foods. We're going to stay away from those candy bars. Yeah, candy bars. We're going to stay away from those fast foods. Yeah, fast food. We're going to limit ourselves to just one beer a week. I'm out of here. Go on. So I'm trying a new diet. It's a vitamin diet. Found out that things like Twinkies are very unhealthy. Yeah, they're very porous. When they're porous like that, the vitamins and nutrients just escape into the air. So I found out if you chocolate coat everything, it locks in the vitamins and nutrients. So I'm trying that right now. But in a few years, ladies, I'm going to be a chick magnet. Yeah. I'll be walking down the street and they'll say, there's a fat one, he ain't got AIDS. Yeah. I read not too long ago, they're talking about putting the bowling in the Olympics. Yeah. What that means is a guy who looks like me can win a gold medal. Can you see this on a box of Wheaties? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, my wife tried to kill me the other day. She brought home a pair of pants, corduroy pants. Walking down the street, almost caught myself on fire. Yeah, I know women are trying to be equal to men. And women, I've come to the conclusion that you'll never, ever be able to be equal to men. Not until you can walk down the street with a bald head and a beer gut and think you're sexy. Oh gosh, not too long ago I was in the line at the grocery store. I saw this big, let's just call her a big woman. She was ahead of me. On the back of her jeans it said, guess. So I tapped her on the shoulder, I said, 325? Got a 16-year-old son, just got a car. 16-year-old does what all 16-year-olds do. They wreck it. So yeah. So I took the car to the auto body shop and I said, hey, how much? How much to fix it? He says, well, until I get in there, I can't really tell. I says, can you give me a rough estimate? So he kicked me in the groin and said $350. So, hey, anybody grow up out there in the 70s? 70s? Yeah, a few of you? Yeah, these kids, they got pretty easy, don't they? We got these CD players in the car. CD players, they press a button to listen to a song. Press another button, listen to a song. Press another button, they can hear the same song over again. Remember us? 8-track tapes? If you want to listen to the same song, you had to keep driving around until it came around again. Remember that? Remember that when you had 2 songs playing at the same time? Give me a matchbook, quick! Shove it in there. Yeah, these kids, they got it easy. You know, growing up, playing baseball, you out there in the outfield, you make that diving catch, do a somersault, throw to third base, get the guy out. Well, at this age, we just really don't do that diving catch anymore. Like we're going to spill our beer, right? People don't know this. I was raised in a Mormon family. Right, really? Not much different than the other family. we listened to a lot of the Northern Tabernacle Choir. On Saturday nights, I'd ask my parents, I'd say, would it be all right if I borrowed the car tonight? Dad, Mom, Mom, Mom. A couple of weeks ago, I was wearing a neck brace. Not because my neck hurt, I just got tired of holding up my head. Not much into current events. I don't read much of the newspaper, not since my neighbor moved. And found out that, these newspaper machines, you can get 4 for a quarter. A lot of free stuff out there, a lot of free stuff. In fact, if you go to the bank, they got free pens. People don't know this, but I just got my free pen today. A little tug, and I had it. In fact, they also have free calendars. Now, it takes a screwdriver to change the days, but it works. I also got a free plaque. It says Nancy on it, but it works. A lot of free stuff out there. In fact, when I was a kid, what we used to do was go to the store. We'd steal salamis and stick them down our pants. We'd be walking out of the store, and the grocery clerk, she'd say, "Hey, is that a salami in your pants?" And we'd say, "No, but thanks for asking." Other day, I'm sitting in the library at my house. My wife calls it the bathroom. I call it the library. I'm sitting there reading a magazine. My dog comes in and looks at me with that look of, "Hey, I drank from that." So, some of you know this. Well, my dad, growing up, he was a state cop. I thought it was kind of nice having a dad as a state cop. Got me on a few tickets, but learning how to drive was really, really tough. Got that blue slip, takes me out that first day. It was the most terrible day of my life. Came home, 5 tickets. That wasn't so bad. It's just when he frisked me, he did a cavity search also. So, yeah, parents are great, aren't they? Did your dad ever tell you that story? If you dig straight down, you'll dig straight to China. I said, no kidding. I got the shovel and I started digging. I thought I was getting pretty close until I found out that my brother every night was throwing in chopsticks and egg rolls in the hole. So, but today, the single people today really got a lot of the things to worry about. Or he's preaching safe sex. Yeah, for those of you over 30, remember safe sex? That meant your parents were away for the weekend. We really have to worry about safe sex and AIDS and all these STDs that are out there today. Read the other day that men can get AIDS from a toilet seat. Yeah. They said if you sit down before the first guy stands up, you can get AIDS out of it. Be careful, guys. Be very, very careful. Yeah. It kind of goes along with those sex ed films we watched in high school. Remember those? Remember those terrible films? We actually had a girl pass out, faint, right there in class watching the sex ed films. Kind of found out she knew one of the guys in the movie, so it was scary, very scary for her. But guys, for us, sex is just as important as it was when we were in high school. Right after we check the TV guide to make sure nothing else is on, right? Right? Sports channel, yeah. Had a buddy get divorced the other day. We celebrated by drinking a few beers and watching the old wedding videos. Except we played them in reverse, so they started at the chapel, walked backwards, and split up. Worked out pretty good.